All right, my name is Bob the. You're ridiculous.
What?
My name is Bob the drag queen.
You just look like me and sound ridiculous.
Well, you are ridiculous, but my name is still Bob the drag queen.
Allegedly, and I'm on exchange.
And this is Sibling Rivalry.
You gotta wait till I say it, girl. I don't know what you're on.
And I'm on, I want to say my address. Do not put my address in there. And this is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
This is our longest, guys, oh my God, this is officially the longest intro of all time.
Oh my God.
In the history of Sibling Rivalry.
To celebrate.
And this is Sibling Rivalry. This episode, we talk about when Mone Exchange attacked Lindsay Lohan.
Who would win a Drag Race all-winner season?
And we found out what made Mone Exchange say this.
We all know Trixie is probably one of the most successful and popular drag queens at this point in history. And
Truly.
When Trixie says, if I see one more cow or sponge, I'm gonna break the TV. I'm like, okay, Miss Honey.
And we found out what made me say this.
Fuck you, you fat bitch.
Listen, guys, do not forget to go to Sibling Rivalry Podcast /support and become a Patreon. It really helps us. You can become a stranger by giving us $1 a month.
Mm-hmm.
You can become a cousin.
$5.
That's $5 a month, or you can be an official sibling.
A sibling, you're gonna look just like us. Black, purple, white, green, we all family, girl.
If you're white and you give us $10 a month, by the end of the year, you will be black.
And you will be able to say the N-word one time a year.
That's it. In fact, if you give us $10 a month, we give you full permission to use the N-word. Now, what happens to you is none of my business. And I will not back you up if you go out and do it, but I want you to know you have my support.
And you can, yes, amen.
So,
we love you.
And post the video.
Tag at BB's Harvey. She'll love it.
At Amanda Seal.
Oh, girl, Amanda Seal will fuck y'all niggas up. Listen, we love you guys. Thank you.
Bye. That was so ridiculous.
It was ridiculous.
We met Lindsay Lohan today.
We did. She looks really old.
Oh my God. Well, she's older than you. I think what you're responding to is like your mind is Parent Trap.
I think it's Parent Trap Lindsay.
And can you Google Lindsay's age?
I'm gonna guess. How old do you think she is?
I think Lindsay Lohan is probably 36 or 35.
I want to say 37.
Oh my God.
32.
Oh.
Me and Lindsay Lohan are the same age.
To be fair, you look older.
You just said she looks
old.
old.
You look old too.
Oh my! Who you think you are? A spring chicken?
I am. I'm younger than you.
Who you look like?
I look like a young Janet Jackson in Poetic Justice.
Stung by bees. No kidding. I mean, who do you? Who do you like? Tiny Toons over here?
You like to eat a bucket of honey.
Yeah, vitamin B. Give me the vitamin D.
Vitamin B.
No, you said I ate bees. I said vitamin B.
I'm about to say but honey doesn't have vitamin B.
No, I'm not talking about bees.
Honey has a lot of vitamin E.
I'm gonna teach you about puns. It's like one of the ground levels of comedy.
Well, you clearly didn't master that level, so.
Well, I saw the courtroom episode.
But you yourself said how funny I was, so don't even try.
No, you're funny. You know, I think you're funny. Not as funny as me, but I think you're really funny.
Do you really think I'm not funny as you?
No, you are not as funny. Do you think I'm as good a singer as you?
No.
Well, then I guess we figured it out.
But just because you're not a good singer, doesn't mean I can't be as funny as you.
You aren't as funny as me.
That's not true.
Well, I mean, humor is subjective.
Exactly, and people subject my way in terms of my comedy.
You are based on what is this based off of?
That I beat you 3 nights in a row on a roast battle.
Okay.
Wait, no, did I not beat you 3 nights in a row?
Short answer, yes. Long answer. Now let me do my answer. I gave you the short answer. The long answer is this. Oh my God. So the very first night on the roast,
I didn't win that night, so it doesn't matter.
Let me just talk about this. Oh my God, you gotta let me. So the very first night on the roast, I did not know what the roast was about. I came in completely unprepared.
Same.
I was doing it, but it was your third night when I showed up.
It was my second night. The first night wasn't even the performance that we did. We just did some bullshit.
Are you gonna let me do my point?
I'm just saying your first night and my first night was the same.
I told you that you won. I told you already. Also, it was not the same night. Your first night, you did a show, and then I showed up.
Patty, wasn't our first night?
No, the first night wasn't the same.
It was literally what you did.
No, Monet, you did a night with Ginger, then I did it, and then I showed up a day after y'all had already been touring.
We didn't do what we were doing. We were just some random. It was just basically a drag show. It was.
I don't know what you did when I wasn't there.
It was a Look Queen.
I don't know what you did. So I showed up. They were doing this roast that was not a typical roast, and then on the very first night, I lost. Ginger won. The very second night, I beat Thorgy. Mm-hmm. Monet beat Monique, and then Ginger.
Monique is really funny.
And then Ginger You're being shady. You're being shady. I know when you're being shady. They don't know, but I know the real you. And then it was me, Ginger, and Monet going head to head, and then Monet won the battle. And then the very second night, it was Monet versus Monique, and then Monique won. But then Monique said, "Oh, I don't want to go ahead. I want Monet to go in my place. I beat Thorgy. Monique beat you. She forfeited for you to go ahead, so you was out in the first round.
But I still went to the end and beat you again.
You were basically Morgan McMichaels brought back by Big de la Creme. That's what you were.
So I still went and beat you
then,
with my lackluster joke.
So in the very end, they're all going back and forth, yippity yapping, and I am not about to strain my instrument.
Oh my God!
To try to compete with Monica, and then the next night Ginger won. It was not 3 nights in a row. The night after that,
I won 3 nights in a row.
Not true. And then the next night I won, and then last night you won.
Well, I beat you 3 times.
Congratulations! I'm still funnier than you.
I'm funnier than you.
That's not how that works.
That is how that works. Literally, if we are
That's
going
not
back,
how that works. No,
yes.
for example,
statistically, I beat you 3 times in a comedy competition.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
Do you want to hear how it works? Or do you want to just keep yelling?
Okay, go ahead. What?
Here we go. So, for example, if we do a thing where, all right, it's knock knock joke central, and then I go on stage and tell knock knock jokes. If you win the knock knock battle, that does not make you funnier than me. It means you excelled in this particular form of comedy. Does not make you funnier than me. So, for example, if you and Jay-Z have a rap off, and then Jay-Z goes versus Maria Callas, and they battle, just because he's better at rap does not mean I beat Maria Callas. I'm not done yet.
I'm a better roaster than you.
In that scenario, you won.
No, stop adding a little caveat.
But that does not make you
a better roaster than you.
But that does not make you
and
funnier than
roasting
me.
is a fundamental comedy brick in the house.
That you are making up these random ass rules, but also humor is subjective, and I think I'm funnier than you.
Well, you can do what you want. On paper, I'm funnier than you. Anyway, how was your day at the Lindsay Lohan roast? I mean,
see, you can't even gather your thoughts to speak about basic things that happened today, and now you're the Jeff Ross roast master.
I am. To you. You said Ruby. You said
Whoopi. She's a famous actress.
Who's funnier than you?
Whoopi is funnier than me.
All right. I have to say, I watch Whoopi every day. I know she has her whole stand. I don't look at Whoopi as I know Whoopi has a huge itinerary of doing stand-up and stuff. But these days, and Whoopi says it herself, she's on The View. She said, I'm not a comedian anymore.
Okay, let's just talk about a couple of things. Whoopi Goldberg has always been a comedic actor. She doesn't do stand-up. Her one-woman shows were never stand-up. They were one-woman shows, fully, completely scripted shows where she played different characters.
Did you ever see the clip of her being the white girl? She's like, yeah.
I have a Whoopi Goldberg tattoo. Okay, I stand in the bushes outside her apartment.
It looks like you, girl.
I'm honored. But so Whoopi Goldberg, just because she's not on The View cracking the yucks, because I think she's on The View because she's a political being, and everyone knows she's politically charged, and I don't think she's always trying to crack jokes on The View. I think in the context of performing, Whoopi Goldberg is still just as funny as she was when she said 10 million times. How would you like it? 10s and 20s?
What is your favorite Whoopi movie?
Oh my God.
Pick one.
Oh, Sister Act 2.
Really?
Yes.
I love Sister Act 2. Why?
It means a lot to me. Sister Act 2 means a lot to me. It was a movie that I watched a lot as a child growing up. I just remember seeing Whoopi stand, stop Lauryn Hill on the street in that habit with those shades and being like, if all you could think about is being a writer, then baby girl, you a writer. No, but it was about the. Right. Don't try to.
You gonna let that white bitch
like that?
That's like Cameron Daniel. He's very Caucasian.
You know who I got that from was Kim Chi. Whenever Naomi would talk shit, Kim Chi would go, "You gonna let this half white bitch talk to you like that?"
My favorite Whoopi movie.
Well, this is a busted can of biscuits. The house.
What are you talking about?
But it's trying to unbust the biscuits.
I know you're not talking about Miss Ashley.
I have lotioned up,
Ashley.
Ashley Knees.
Ashley Knees. Oh my God, you should change your name.
Bitch, change your name, Belinda.
My favorite Whoopi movie is Kingdom Come. Have you seen Kingdom Come?
Yeah. Oh my God, of course. I also love Serafina.
I love Serafina. Okay, so the first time I saw Serafina, I even knew it existed. I went to St. Lucia one summer. After I moved back to America, I went to go see my mom one summer.
America.
And they did a production of Serafina in St. Lucia, and I was like, this musical.
Yeah, and you know when they sing the national anthem.
Yeah, it goes as it's so beautiful.
What was the guy's prayer? The Lord's Prayer. I can't remember because the musical is so different than.
Oh my God, the Lord's Prayer is so good.
Yeah, that's what I meant saying national. I meant they sing the Lord's Prayer.
The Lord's Prayer, but they sing it in Goes as as well.
The first time I saw Serafina was actually at One Act Play competitions.
Oh.
And it was this school that it was Tri-Cities, which would crush us every year. I mean, my little Clayton County broke ass Morrow High School could not compete. Tri-Cities was doing these huge productions. They were like, it was just this black high school full of amazing dancers, amazing singers, and my was a black high school full of amazing thugs and amazing fighters.
I love thugs.
You would have loved Morrow High School, honey.
Can I say I'm getting back into the thug fantasy? Like when I was young, I used to like only like thugs. I want like hood ass niggas.
You are dressed as thug bait. Thug bait 2020, Miss Thug. That is what you are right now. This is
and I left it for a while, and now I'm going back in that direction. Like hood ass.
I feel like after your last breakup, you're like, all niggas, all day,
all niggas all the time. I fuck these white people.
There are fully 3 white people just looking at us right now.
Hey y'all.
But we can't be drinking Starbucks.
I mean, one thing
also, your glass is green, and you're fully gonna fuck up our green screen.
Oh my God, it's gonna be so cool though. And drink in the background.
Oh my God. It also just looks so bad. We can put it in a regular cup for you though.
Okay, I'll stop. I won't do it.
But anyway, we are fully off topic. I need you guys to know, me, Patty, Monet, and Mateo are all sitting right outside of the party. We're resting our feet, we're hanging out, and then Lindsay Lohan is walking towards us. Banji, Hood, trollop bitch, Monet Exchange literally stands up and yells, Lindsay! Lindsay's like, I mean, and she's like,
to be fair, those are probably the Quaaludes.
and Monet's like, I want a picture, Lindsay. I want a picture. I love you. I mean, full on Brenda from fucking Scary Movie. This is some scary shit. And then she gets a picture with. Then she gets a picture with Lindsay, and then Lindsay tries to walk away. Monet grabs her, literally grabs Lindsay and go, my sister want one too.
I thank you for that. Because we had a conversation in the car, and I said, please, I was like, I don't ask for much. Just please help me get a photo.
And Lindsay goes, he was like, okay, well, just do
I'm just gonna go in here. But Monet grabbed Lindsay Lohan by the arm and said, my sister want one too. I was like, oh
also,
my God.
She was like so tiny. She was like down here. I was like, hey girl.
I'm Lindsay Lohan. Can we post a picture?
I have it.
Post here goes the picture. This is the picture where Lindsay Lohan was almost certain that she had faced certain death when the Juggernaut came rushing toward her.
It goes with the Juggernaut versus Jean Grey.
She was trying to use her mind to fucking phone her away, girl. I want to talk about All Stars, but not All Stars season 4. Why are you looking at my lace line?
I'm on your lace line.
That is shade when a drag queen talks to you, she'd be like, yeah, so do you come here often? Is it? So you do drag often? Don't you ever feel that way when a queen be like,
what the fuck you looking at? My eyes is here.
my eyes are down here.
Okay, wait, we want to talk about All Star Season 5?
No, not All Star Season 5, a season of Drag Race that I personally will never happen.
What?
It's the all-winner seasons. And I call it RuPaul's Drag Race Superstars.
Well, I wish it would happen. I agree. I don't think it would happen because I think a lot of these girls would be scared. Cause, I mean, could you imagine Bianca competing on an All-Star season?
I'm gonna
wearing that same dress.
I'm gonna beat that bitch with a bat.
And wearing that same, and the queer gonna beat your ass.
She beat your ass?
Yes!
Also, we were at the Lindsay Lohan party today, and I honestly, I think it's because I won, but I have high reverence for the winner of Drag Race. I'm like, when I've been doing Work the World, I give the winner the most. I really give winners something extra when we're doing a show together. I always do. I give Sharon the biggest shout out when we do Work the World.
Why?
Because we fucking earned it. So,
bitch, I earned it too. Be on that goddamn show.
So when we were at the party today, Aquaria walks in, and I said,
really great,
"Are you not gonna go fucking say hello to your queen?"
But you would just be an extra mom.
But I
was
would
sitting there and still my pocket going like, go say hello to your queen, Aquaria. I was like,
go pay respects to your queen.
Yeah.
But I would not pay my respects to the queen. I did I not?
Well, she's the current fucking reigning.
She's
the current.
She is the current reigning.
She's the current fucking reigning.
She is the current reigning.
Mom, you did not put. You don't.
I
you don't
did.
own the word
I
fucking.
did. No, not the word fucking, but I coined the phrase current fucking reigning.
Mom, you did not coin.
I coined
I heard
current fucking reigning.
sharing to say that all the time.
Under literally
roll the tape.
as Courtney would say, under no circumstances, love. That just didn't happen.
Yes, she did. I remember an interview she did with Billboard Pride on April 22nd.
Billboard Pride didn't even exist back then.
That's when they started. They started in that month.
Well, Mone is the one up in Wikipedia altering facts to make shit right for her.
On April 22nd, 2010, when she won.
If you Google this, you're a fool because Monet is sending you on a wild goose
She
chase.
said, "I'm the current fucking reigning of Drag Race."
I'm
Why
not-
are you such a hater?
Why am I
on
entertaining?
Sharon's success?
But why am I entertaining you is the real question. That's real.
Aquarius' mother.
Who you need to bow down to when you see her. When you see Aquaria, you need to bow down to that bitch because she is your queen, specifically your queen. Also, my niggas bad when I say who the queen of St. Lucia is.
Oh my god. Anyway,
It is Queen Elizabeth, the queen of St. Lucia.
Anyway, on all season,
Also, can I say something else? Whenever you, specifically you, whenever you say "Okay, Google," everyone watching their phone responds.
Really?
People comment all the time.
Really?
All the time. When you say "Okay, Google," everyone's phone's like. Bloop, bloop.
Okay, Google. Who do you think from the winners would actually do it?
Who would do it?
You are so
I want to fight.
I cannot.
You can and you will. Let's go down the line. BB would do it. Tyra, I don't think she would. I don't think she's allowed. I don't think she's allowed in the 20-foot radius of World of Wonder Studios. Raja, I think, would do it. 4 is Sharon, who would do it. 5 is Jinx, who would do it. Bianca, I don't think she would do it. I don't think Violet would do it.
Violet would not do it.
I would do it.
Sasha would not do it.
I think she would.
I don't think she would.
I think she would. And I think that Aquaria would do it.
I think we should include the All-Stars winners too.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay, first of all, that's just 7 people. That's not a full season.
Well, then we need to wait until we have 10 winners who are willing to participate because okay.
I think that you're afraid to compete against Alaska. You're afraid Alaska will whoop your ass.
I will pummel Alaska.
You would not. Alaska is fucking.
Alaska is my favorite Drag Race
She won
queen.
more challenges than you.
She did. Alaska's my favorite Drag Race queen.
She won more challenges than you.
Not on her season.
In All-Stars, Alaska was fucking brilliant.
Okay, it does not. Okay, I'll say this again. All-Stars wins do not count as much as Drag Race
That
wins.
is not true,
And
Bob.
this is why, because there are 2 winners in every episode. If you won the challenge and the lip sync, that win counts. But every single episode has 2 wins. So essentially, first and second place are both winners. So if that's the case, then you should go back down to Drag Race, and everyone that came in second in the challenge, they should get the win too. And All-Stars win is not as hard as a Drag Race win.
Yes, it is. And we've thought about this a lot. Yes, Bob. Yes, it is.
And All-Star
why.
because you get to be in first and second place, and you're both
Okay, not
winners.
the wins. Okay, maybe not that. But what was that? Look at you drinking your shit. I'm gonna drink mine too.
Mine ain't green.
Yes, it is green. The straw is
Bitch, you got a floating cup full of whatever the hell's back there.
The straw is green. You always say that All Stars is easier than regular Drag Race. Bob, that is not true.
How would you know?
What do you mean? I said, what are you talking about?
You said, how would you know? Which is funny. I know. That's why I was laughing. That's why I'm laughing.
And then they all laughing back. They all even know what's funny.
They knew what was funny. One is always the last one to get the joke. Slow mo, girl. Slow mo. The train's running local. I didn't. Okay.
You did.
Listen. Oh my God, you were so extra today. I guess seeing Lindsay Lohan must get you feel like I'm one of the plastics, bitch. I am not coming for you. I am Daniel Franzese. I'm your ally. I'm your friend.
No, you have me lesbian bitch.
Shout out Franzese. I am the me lesbian bitch. I think that a win. I think I can. I don't know. I've not gone on All Stars. Don't have to. And I think that it probably is. I don't know. Maybe it is harder. Who knows? I don't fucking know. Ask the girls who are on All Stars. What I will say is this. I did. I'm able to redact what I said. I can say I said that without knowledge. I said it without knowledge.
Oh my God! I'm gonna give you a hug.
Oh my god.
Baby.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
You are ridiculous.
I am gagged.
Anyways, but what I am saying is, I think that a win on All Stars is not as impressive as a win on Drag Race because there are 2 winners for every single episode.
I will agree with that.
So the fact,
look at us.
all right, that's it. Sibling Rivalry's over. There's no more rivalry. Now it's called siblings.
I would agree with that.
It's just us giving each other compliments and just admitting we're wrong.
So do you think that you only think that the real winner is the one who wins the lip sync too?
That's the real winner.
Okay,
But anyway, so what I'm saying is, I don't think that the winners of All Star. Okay, it is the winners of Drag Race, not the winners of some fucking some with no Emmys.
First of all, your season didn't win it.
My season was the first season.
But we won the most
my season
important
was
Emmy,
the.
season 10.
See, you already know what you're talking about.
We won the most important.
My season was the first season to win an Emmy. And by the way, that is not me saying that my season was this. What I'm saying is all the season that came before me built up to the point so that my season can win an Emmy. So the only reason that RuPaul's Drag Race is even on VH1, because Jack Yeet back with it with our logo, is because of people like me and people like BB and people like Tyra and people like fucking Raven and people like Chi Chi DeVayne, who helped the show become so popular so that bitches like you can get your ass on VH1. You're welcome, but you never thank me for.
Bitch, your fucking season, first of all, you had a short season. Y'all had maybe 6 episodes.
I didn't plan it. I wasn't a producer on Drag Race.
Your season was whack as hell, only 6 episodes.
It did not have 6 episodes.
Y'all wanted Emmy for like best toenail color. What the fuck is that? Bitch, we wanted for best reality series.
The fact that my season of Drag Race won an Emmy paved the way so that your season...
I'm not disputing that.
So that you...
Your Emmy is crunchy as hell.
All I'm saying is, you know what? Actually, the drama of people like seeing people like lip syncing 3 times in a row, that is the kind of thing that makes the show really exciting for people to watch. I would say lip sync assassin. At that point, you should be fucking good at it. You've done it so many times.
Anyways, and all of this season, who do you think would win?
Me. What's poppin'? What's good? I would win my season. The reason why I won my season Drag Race is because when they called me, I was like, I won Drag Race. I didn't even know who was there. I was like, bitch, I just won Drag Race. And then when I got there, I was like, I just won Drag Race. And then after episode 1, I was like, I just won Drag Race. And I was like, bitch, I just won Drag Race. And I don't think I won Drag Race because I was the best queen there. I think I won Drag Race because I believed more than any queen there that I would win Drag Race from the moment I got a phone call.
I do think that Aquaria would do very well, maybe win All Stars. I mean, Superstars, because I feel like Aquaria is really good in terms of fashion and all that things for the runway, which is very important. But also, she's a fierce competitor. Aquaria is funny. Aquaria can act. She can dance.
That's like all the things I could do.
I think Aquaria would be.
And she could win Drag Race? That's something I could do too.
I think Aquaria would be.
Aquaria have more coming than you and me.
I love the Superstar season.
Someone came to Look Queen last night and did an impersonation of Monet. It was really funny. Shout out Tina Twirler.
Oh, Tina Twirler. I think
but I told her I thought it was a really funny joke. And I said, it was a competition at Look Queen. And I said, okay, first of all, that was a horrible impersonation of Monet because I think you're going to win tonight. We'll put the link to that performance.
Yes, Tina Twirler, I love you, girl. That was Paris.
Can we put it here? And there. Yes, right here. No, Tina Twirler, shout out Tina Twirler, was really funny.
Yeah.
But you would think Aquaria would win the all-winner season?
I do. Because of the runways.
Work.
And as you can see, in pushing all my season of All Stars, runways will make or break your win or your performance.
I had a shiver thinking about myself winning Superstars.
Oh yeah, I think Aquaria might be the winner of Superstars, girl. All right.
Well,
Aquaria has a very keen eye for fashion.
Shout out, well, because you see, that's the thing. Bitches after season 8 really think that fashion is what wins Drag Race.
I'm not saying that's what wins, but it has become a very important factor to the win of all. Of
you know what's always been an important factor for winning Drag Race? Being able
but
to
you can't wallow in the shit.
Okay, also,
talk about the
and by the way, Miss Thing, I'm not. When I went to RuPaul's Drag Race back when I was on the show, we did not. This whole like 19 designers making shit.
It's very.
That was that. So made most of the stuff I wore on Drag Race.
Oh, we know. We're clear.
Miss Monet, I won Drag Race. You cannot shade me on my season.
I'm not trying to shade you.
You tried to shade me. Oh, we know.
I'm just saying we know
you tried to shade me.
I was in your apartment until the day you left.
Y'all know she was trying to zoom back in on her, running back her shade.
We know.
So I made most of those outfits, and some of them were even. I mean, nothing.
On
really,
Amazon Prime.
I did have them, but I thought I will say again. I thought that was a challenge. Also, back when I was in Drag Race, they did not tell you what was wrong.
Oh, we didn't know. You know some things I wore and challenges that I didn't know.
You back when I was on Drag Race, they did not say this is a challenge. This is a runway.
For hours,
I was there. I was with you getting ready.
Have my paper. I mean, but you have the list, and you're like normally when it says eleganza or couture, you're like that's a runway.
All it said was roller derby look. So it said roller girl. I think they're gonna take us to a roller rink, and we're gonna roll around. I want to be comfortable. I bought 4-way shirt. I was like, I'm going to a roller rink. This is obviously the one that I want to. And then the one that catsuit with all the stones on it. I thought that was a runway. It said R&B diva realness. I was like, bitch, I'm gonna be on the runway. Trick me, bitch. It was a challenge thing. And in the exact same episode, they put my ass on the runway in that fucking 4-way shirt. Like I thought I was going to a fucking roller derby ring.
Well, you could throw a stone.
And by the way, I won that fucking challenge.
That's because the fashion doesn't matter at that time.
I won that challenge. How can you shade me
the fashion was
when you didn't win nothing on your season?
That's the fashion.
And the only wins you have.
I didn't win. I won a 2000. I won the first challenge, honey.
Oh, you mean you mean the double win?
The one.
The double win.
Double win.
You shared it. You shared it with Valentina.
No, I did not. No. On season 10, I won the first challenge, which you were like, Monet.
You did it. You didn't win.
Yes, I did.
Mayhem won the first challenge. Mini challenges are not challenges.
Yes, it is a challenge. You literally just said the word challenge.
Mayhem won the first challenge.
I won the first mini challenge. That is a
yes,
fact.
you won the first, but you didn't win any challenges.
Oh, whatever. I don't care.
It was.
And we're back to All Stars.
Yeah, when you shared your win with Valentina and she was whooped up on you.
She did. Valentina turned it out. I am not denying that. Why are you mad?
I'm not mad. I also want to talk about tactics on All Stars. So, okay, me and Money have had this discussion. Would you send me home on All Stars?
We had a discussion before, and I don't see myself sending you home. I know. Like I just don't.
You said you would before. You changed your mind?
I'm Am I allowed?
Of course.
Yeah. I first said I wouldn't, then I said I would, and now I'm back to I wouldn't again.
Okay, if I was Latrice and you were Manila, you see what I'm saying? I'm Latrice. In the episode, I don't know when this aired, but the one where Latrice went home. Latrice had not been doing well the whole season.
Right.
And you're gonna send home.
But that's not reality. You would not be not doing
I'm just asking, Monet, in this scenario.
I can't do that because I know that's not a thing. You would be doing well.
Okay, well Aquaria's there. She's better than me. But me and Aquaria are in the bottom. If Aquaria is performing with her amazing fashion, and she's doing better than me, I bow down. She's the queen. Actually, I don't know when the hell we were going to release this shit. No, on our schedule, she might not even be the queen no more. If she's doing better than me, consistently, you're going to send Aquaria home.
I probably would. That's the kind of girl I am. I'm a hood bitch. Blood is thick in the water. I don't know that bitch. And I would probably save you and send her home.
You know, I want to say this: if you sent me home and I was doing poorly compared to who I was in the bottom with,
you'd be mad at me.
I would be annoyed at the situation, but I wouldn't be mad at you. It would not stop me from being friends with you.
Oh, I was not, bitch. I just saved your ass.
If you sent me home, I'd be like, you know what? It was my time. When you sign up to play the game, you know how the game goes.
But you can be like, however you want to play the game.
That is true. That is true. So I'm saying, if you sent me home, I wouldn't be mad at you.
But also, here's the thing. If I
not that Beyonce pony. You know, Beyonce hair like.
If I saved you and the next thing you just
bitch, if you save me, I am saving you every time.
Okay.
Fuck whoever. I'm like, fuck
I'm
you.
about to say, okay.
Because that's also a part of strategy. I would say this too. The only time I would send a girl home, the only time I would send a girl home knowing she did more poorly is if it was strategy. Like, for example, this bitch is going to send me home if she's ever in the top.
Right.
I'm sending this hoe home. Like, if I was you, I don't know how All Stars airs out, but if I was you, I would send Manila home any chance I got because Manila made it clear that she was about to send you home.
Absolutely.
And all that, and then I saw the preview for the next week, Manila looked like she was about to go on a tear. And Manila probably had her fucking sight set out for most Monet because Monet and Monique are the reason my best friend is gone. If I think they're gonna send me home, bitch, I'm sending you home.
Oh yeah. Let me say something. But you say that honestly. When I was there, I did not feel like Manila was saying to me, "I'm gonna send you home."
Well, you don't see what we get to see.
Right, I didn't see that at all. I was like, oh, I think that Manila's gonna play a fair game and send Latrice, even though that's the best friend. I thought that's why she was crying because she was like, damn, I gotta send her home.
To me, it looked like Manila walked up to you and was like, anyways.
That's not how it felt at all. I was like, oh, she's crying because she's gonna send Latrice home. So when I'm on stage and I was like, whatever happened, bitch, I'm good.
So how did you feel the next at the end when Manila was like,
oh, I let her fucking ass have it. I was like, you old has-been raggedy season 3, bitch. You better hope I'm at the top because I don't care what it is. Your ass is going the fuck home. I don't like you no more. You don't move your station across.
Your pussy stink.
Your pussy stink. Oh, I was like, this bitch is fucking shit. Her character is shit. She's shit. Her drag is shit. Her wig smells.
See, and that is where you play strategy and you send home the bitch and you think about the fuck up your chances to win.
Oh, I was like, I hope she's in bounce so I can send her home.
So I feel, and people will be like, you're not playing fair because you sent home the strongest girl. Okay, that's not the rules. And these men and rules were like, I thought y'all agreed. Did y'all sign a paper? Did you shake hands? Just because you said it once or twice, or you keep saying it out loud, but if the other person didn't agree, that it is everyone's prerogative to play the game how they want to play the game.
Well, I think what it is, a lot of the drag race girls are afraid of the fans. Not afraid because...
I ain't scared of y'all.
Here's the thing. You can not be scared of whatever, but the truth of the matter is the rest of your career depends on how you portray yourself on television. If the fans think you as a Gia or Fifi or whoever... Bitch, you're gonna be sitting on fucking the Starbucks on 168. But if you're not
being the real you, is it worth it to go out here? Like, I did the real.
But that's strategy.
When I went on the show, I was like, I've gotten to more fights my season than anybody. I fought with Lucian. I fought with Thorgy. I fought with Derek.
Did you fight with Thorgy?
Yes. Like, I was arguing with anyone who would...
I feel like Thorgy was fighting you. You were just living your life, and Thorgy was just...
Well, we had the day where we were arguing, but they also played it down a little bit because it wasn't like a brawl-out fight. You know how Thorgy fights. But I wasn't like, oh, I'm afraid of how people are going to think I'm portrayed. I was like, this is how I feel, and this is what I want to say, and I'm going to say what I want to say.
I'm the same way too, but I think that as being someone who's trying to work for the rest of your career, that is a real thought that a lot of girls have. They're like,
if they want to work their career as a fake asshole, work their career as a fake asshole.
A fake asshole is being conscious of the optics of a situation before you just act crazy. And I don't think girls should be faulted for that.
It's never worked against me. I have said, even when I'm online and I'm like, I'm about to pop up for this right now because this is how I feel. That's what I do, and it has never affected me.
Me too. I'm the same way too.
But if girls are like, I don't want. I also don't have nefarious intents. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, you're on nefarious.
I'm not.
I'm kidding.
But I don't have like. I'm not ashamed of my actions because I don't do any. As a general rule, I always operate within my moral compass. So I don't have a hard time being like, well, how am I going to be perceived? Because I feel like my actions speak for themselves.
Well, for example, like with Monique, fans are coming for her. She acted within her moral compass. She sent Latrice home because Latrice is doing the worst. And fans are like, you're canceled. We hate you.
I bet your dog should be fine.
I know. I'm saying she will, but I'm saying that girls are... Because some girls, honestly, what it is, some girls can handle that. Some girls cannot take the fans being so mean and so like, you're canceled, we hate you, we hope that your mother gets stabbed by a needle and dies.
Yeah, but they say that almost all of us get death threats. Almost every single one of us.
I'm just saying that some people don't want to have behavior that would elicit that.
The reason why people get mad at people like Gia Gunn and Fifi O'Hara is not because they sent home a favorite.
I know it.
Bear in mind, Fifi didn't send home anybody. She was never. I don't know. I can't remember. But I don't think
she sent someone. She didn't want to lip sync. Fifi did. She won when she was in the robot thing, and she changed into that.
And who did she send home?
I don't know. She changed into that. I think I don't know. And she did lip sync that black cat suit. I don't remember who it was. But she sent someone.
Whatever. But that's not why they're mad at her. They're mad at her because they thought she was fake. That's why they were mad at her, because they thought she was fake. And something about the Drag Race men, they hate when they think something's fake.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's because she sent home whoever she sent home.
I would say it's a powder puff. You stop acting like you never had my stuff on you before, please. Also, you need a little.
I know, but your makeup is like not.
Bob, it's a powder puff. You'll be fine. You oil. I'm trying to.
It's gonna be a little caramel spot in the middle of my chocolate face.
Anyway, I will say I hated Gia But after seeing her live video when she got eliminated, I was like, and she was like, I went on TV to be a villain. That's what I did. I'm like, I'm obsessed now.
I think the reason why Gia didn't bother me is because it wasn't happening to me, and I just got to watch really good TV. But if that was happening to me, I'd be like, the reason why I like Nene Leakes is because she's a great TV villain. But if Nene Leakes was doing that stuff to me, I would want to fight her.
Right.
If I was Kim Zolciak, I would not be a Nene Leakes fan. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So watching Nene Leakes and watching Gia Gunn was fun. They are fun villains because I think they're all so fully aware of their villains.
Yeah.
I think Fifi O'Hara did not know she was a villain. I
Well,
think
that's the
Derek
bad.
Barry didn't know she was a villain.
I don't think Derek is a villain.
She was kind of a villain.
No, you. I don't think Derek is a villain.
Then who was the heel of our season?
You, Bob, you were mean. You came for Lucian Piani. You came for Derek Barry.
I just want to say, I told y'all about her. Bitch, I've
You
been
were the
told
villain
y'all.
of season 8. This is a meeting. We all have letters you wrote about your villain.
I was not the villain of season 8. How was I the villain?
You were
What
mean.
did I do that was villainous?
You argue. Okay, again.
Okay, being mean does not make you a villain.
You should.
I've said it 1,000 times again. I bet you $1 Harriet Tubman was real mean.
You strategically threw Thorgy off her game by arguing with her and like poking at her the whole season.
That's not true.
Well, I read between the lines. That's what you would do.
I did not feel the need to throw Thorgy off her game because I didn't think she was going to beat me. I was like, I got to get Thorgy off her game. I was like, my game's better than her game. I'm not worried about it.
Anyway,
How you going to shade the season that I want? Like I didn't do a good. You are so odd.
I've told you over and over again. I've marveled at your
You thought
compliment.
Thorgy should have won.
Yeah, I thought that.
You were Team Thorgy the whole time.
Yeah, that's what I was, Bob. Anyway, can I just say, I remember the night that you won, and I was hosting a viewing party of Pieces. Mm-hmm. Are you talking about lipstick on my teeth?
No, it was just my teeth taste great.
Oh, mine too. And we were all sitting at a Pieces bar, and it was the night of your alleged coronation. What?
Alleged coronation.
Well, at that point, we didn't know.
It was the coronation.
The coronation, right. And I was like, we're all sitting at Pieces bar, and when you won, what did she just do?
I just said my coronation to the camera. I was clarifying to the fans. Maybe they started watching in season 10. They don't. Some of these bitches don't know who the fuck I am.
They sure don't, because you old and your season doesn't matter.
First season, don't even go ahead.
Every for best don't polish. And I remember when you won, New York City was genuinely like, oh my god.
Was there a video of New York City cheering when Latrice got eliminated?
Yeah, it's so shady.
They were excited.
New York City stands. We stand our queens here.
Everybody except like 2 or 3 of them.
Right.
Like who are the ones they don't stand? Is that shit?
Don't not go into it. One of them is your favorite drag queen,
Who was my favorite?
Acid Betty. New York City does not stand acid.
Really?
For some reason.
I mean, I think that New York City knows who they like. And I think New York City went crazy for us because we were seen all the time.
Yeah.
Everyone had heard about the drag queen before going, because if you went to, I worked at almost every fucking gay bar in the city.
Yeah.
So if you went to a gay bar, you probably at one point either saw about the drag queen or heard the name about the drag queen and thought it was a ridiculous drag name or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people remember Betty because Betty was doing the big clubs, but then it announced her name and she took such a big hiatus from nightlife performing.
Even though I remember, so years before y'all got on the show, I had, because you know Betty, not used to, she does those crazy wigs. It would be
Like the horns and shit,
Yeah, full armpit hair.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, women don't have to shave their armpits.
I know, this is Brooklyn drag girl. This is
There you
Grandma Chithorgy. And she would do these like crazy hair things. I reached out to Betty on Facebook, like 3 messages, like, hey, my name's Mone, I'm just telling you on a New York City drag. I love this blue hair. Can I please have one? Bitch, and she left me on red. She never.
Years ago, I wrote to Screaming Queens, and I was like,
For a gig.
I was like, my name is Kitten with a Whip. I am a new drag queen on the scene. I study theater education in Columbus, Georgia, Columbus State University. Didn't graduate, and I would like to work. Blah blah blah. Seeking employment. This is my resume. When I tell you, full on left on red.
Girl.
Cut to I win Drag Race, and have you ever talked to someone on Facebook? But the issue is the thread never goes away.
Oh yeah, girl, it stays.
Never goes away. You ever having a fully professional conversation, then scroll up and dicks are there, or your fight, like you fully got into a fight and your fight is just right there. Like the last thing they wrote was "fuck you, you fat bitch," and then you resolved it on the phone. But the last thing you see is "fuck you, you fat bitch."
So you saw her, you asking her. So did you ever work with them?
Yeah.
You did?
It was I think it may have actually been before Drag Race. I mean, we did some corporate events.
I love corporate events.
You were performing in the break room of. I mean, I don't know what you were. I was in the break room in broad daylight of a building in Connecticut. There was like one gay guy who was like, "I organized this," and everyone else like, ugh.
And Cindy and Lucian Lucius is just about to call me like, this fucking faggot.
I mean, full on. I'm just saying like this.
My corporate events were pretty fucking fierce.
Well, congratulations, bitch.
I did one at Hudson in the Hudson Yards. I was like on the 101st floor, like one of the tallest buildings in New York, next to the new. And I was on the 101st floor in this little platform stage. It was fucking fierce. I
haven't done some corporate events that were nice, but I've also done corporate events that were just TR-ash. I remember one time getting my first out of town booking was in New Jersey. The manager of Excess back then, there was Joe. He got me this gig performing at his sister-in-law's baby shower. I'm fully just in someone's home.
Ew.
Performing to let me pair my phone to your Bluetooth on the system. I enter from the guest bathroom. But
that's the thing. And when people like to shade drag queens, they're like, how dare you charge this much money, blah blah blah. It's like, you're on Drag Race, you should do stuff. Like, bitch, we have done it. We have done the groundwork. Years performing for whatever we can to pay your fucking rent and not pay your phone bill for a few months so you can be, you know what I'm saying? The
name of the game is you charge what you can get, and if they'll pay it, you should take it.
Absolutely.
Someone tried to get mad because what's her name? Years ago, someone tried to drag Laverne Cox because she wouldn't come to their college and speak for free.
No,
bitch, fucking suck my dick. Laverne Cox is a Emmy. Did she win? Can you Google if she won?
Emmy nominated at least.
Emmy nominated actor, and she.
I don't think she won. That would have been huge. You would know.
But what I'm saying is, you charge what you can get, and if you can't afford Laverne, then you don't get Laverne.
Yeah.
Then just do the next level down and get somebody you can't afford until you make it to me. Then I'll do it.
Yeah, I hate that when people try to change drag queens.
Oh, someone wrote me on Grindr the other day, and it just said. Cocky, gross. Don't forget where you came from.
I hate that shit.
Eye roll emoji. And you know me, I am confrontational. And I will not block you on Grindr. I will go, you know what, I can't let this go. If he wrote me first, I was like, I'm gonna make it to the point where this conversation is not worth it and you will block me. And I got blocked.
You are very conversational.
Yeah, but not randomly, not to anyone who doesn't deserve it. I don't just go around spewing. But if you come at me sideways, you gonna leave sideways.
I do when I see I don't really entertain negative comments because I don't get a whole bunch. When I do, I love to.
I swear to God, I can send them to you if you need them. You do that.
I like to engage. I always like saying "fuck off" because people are so flabbergasted. You tell them to fuck off.
Oh, I love saying my favorite. You can probably Google Baba Jack Queen Twitter and say ugh. Shut up. I was like, oh my God, shut up. Because people cannot believe you're telling me. People are like, oh, is it going to be something articulate and brilliant and smart? And I just say, oh my God, shut up. Then they go, I'm mature and go, shut all the way up. As far as up can be shut, that's where I want you to shut up. I love Patti LaBelle. Should have my drag name. Should have my drag name.
It should have been.
Patti LaPone.
What was the last thing we had to talk about? Body?
Yeah, body, Mone. Branding. You're okay. Now, I would like to take a little bit of blame for queens who came after me, feeling like they needed some branding that was really for them, because the purse is one of the most successfully branded items from RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh, I'm Ashley. The fans are now getting really mad. Ashley Neese. The fans are now getting really mad about Brown Cow Stunning and the sponges.
Well, here's the thing. I did not go into season 10. I was like, I need to do a thing. It literally just happened.
You did have a sponge crown. Did you make that there?
Not in season 10.
Oh, 10.
Season 10. I didn't go into season 10 like I'm gonna do this sponge thing. It literally, I just made it the challenge. I would literally took it as a lucky token, and I would just use it because I'm like, this thing is bringing me luck. It ain't sent me home yet.
I think they're annoyed by it on All Stars. I don't think they were irritated.
Well, I only did it one episode. One episode, but because Monique is doing it too, they're like,
so they're lumping them together.
They're lumping it all together. Also, her branding is just ridiculous.
Girl, brown cow hat, brown cow shoes, the ring that say stunning. She walked in with an actual brown cow. She identifies as a brown cow. Called me Betsy.
She's actually Hindi now, so she can
yeah, like she is ridiculous.
Right. So they're roping me into that. They're like, oh, sponges too then. And I'm like, why well, did it one time?
But yeah, but I think the fans getting irritated by it is weird to me. I'm like, it's just a thing. Who cares? But the fans like, enough.
Well, you know what it is? It's because of Trixie saying, she's like, if I see one, let me all know, Trixie is probably one of the most successful and popular drag queens at this point in history. And when Trixie says, if I see one more cow or sponge, I'm gonna break the TV. I'm like, okay, Miss Honey.
Oh yeah, coming from the queen who says, oh honey, anytime she gets that. If I see any more about auto harps, the auto harp queen, she got a big pink glitter auto. Oh, I mean, she's the queen of pink. Everything's pink, this, pink that. And honey, every 10 seconds. Auto. I mean, talk about branding. Barbie doll, life-size Barbie. Also, what Barbie looks like that? What Barbie looks like?
Barbie on fucking acid, man.
But that is why. Yeah. So it is weird for of all people, Trixie Mattel being like, enough with the branding. And then let me grab my blonde wig, my pink outfit, my auto harp, my oh honey makeup palette.
Like, she is crazy. But again, I don't think branding is something. I think it's really weird that honestly, I think the sponge and the cow, the first and the fans have had a first reaction to it.
I agree because they were like, and boo.
But also, you didn't go, I think what it is, Monique and I are going straight from our season to All Stars, so they're getting like a double dose of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like happening literally all in 1 year. It's a lot in 1 year. Also, your season was realistic. Your season was like 8 or 9 episodes. It was 9 episodes. It was 9 episodes. And ours was 14. And now we went to All Stars again. So they are getting a lot of sponge and a lot of brown cow mostly. So they're roping me into that.
I heard that shade. They got a shade.
It's not shade. It's factual.
So you love brown cow stunning.
I love the song.
But no, but the idea of Monique Hart constantly
Hope you love doing this.
I'm doing investigative journalism. Do you love brown cow patterns?
You can't even be, so you can't finish your plot and not be ridiculous. Do you like brown cow setting?
Hell, the song, yeah. But I don't care about her wearing brown cow. Like, it doesn't. I'm not like, ooh. I do think sometimes she was good in it. The one she wore on Battle Roast was real cute. The one she wore to the meet and greet.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
That was really cute.
But Monique loves having eyes and tongues on miles on her.
And a tongue. Last night she had a tongue coming off the front of her thing, and then like a dick hanging down. I was like, like in the salon, I was like, is that a big fake dick hanging out? And then the light shine. I was like, I know it's a tongue.
And then when she bent down and the boots had nails on it, supposed to be like it was going like this. I'm like, Monique, this is getting crazy.
She called them moodsters.
Monique is ridiculous.
Did she call them something?
She wears that outfit in her music video.
No, she calls the creatures like she has names for them. There's like a name for them. Yeah.
I didn't know that part of her.
We'll Google it.
Anyway,
why don't you guys? Oh my God, you are a child. Why don't you all tell us how you feel about brown sponge stunning?
No, I say dirty sponge.
Dirty sponge. Whoever has the best and funniest answer about Queen branding, we will actually pin it to the top. And we read all the comments. About we mean Mitch.
I read them too. This bitch don't do nothing.
I don't read them. I don't eat your cookies. Mone eat all y'all food. She reads all your talk. Oh my gosh! I came up with that one.
I came up with that.
Are you done with sponges?
I'm not done with sponges. I think sponges because I have a huge set every day in my DMs. There are people tagging me in a sponge and they're saying a sponge in there, whatever.
I was on Drag Race 3 years ago, and people are people will put anything in front of them. Purse first. People have their cats. There are a lot of cat first. Like a lot of them. People will pick up their cat and send me a DM with them holding their cat like cat first or purse.
Oh, like
first.
I got it.
Or people graduation first, diploma first. That's a big one. Diploma first is huge.
Yeah.
Anytime anyone is holding their purse and think to themselves to extend their arm. What's the name from Pose just went purse first at the Emmy Awards. So Anna Kendrick Lamar went first. Come to the stage, Anna Kendrick Lamar and her best friend Ashley Nees. I get it.
I'm not done with sponges.
In all honesty,
what?
How do you feel when fans bring you sponges? In all honesty, I'll go first. When fans bring me purses, can you pass me that purse behind you? If it is a cute purse, I love it. And this is a purse that I got in London
from that girl.
Yes,
I love her so much. I still use Mone. She gave me too.
She gave me the
what
purse.
What is her name? Do you know her Insta or her mention and stuff?
Her name is Raliat and Sarah Gradier.
Love her.
Granger.
She's such a beautiful black girl.
Oh, beautiful. And she gave me this amazing purse. And she gave me these African earrings.
I love her so much. Oh my God, can I have them?
Hell to the no. But we got some sponges for you. I do love stuff like that. I do get some purses that are questionable, and it's because my purse on the show was handmade and ugly. So people bring me ugly purses, and I actually keep all of them. All of them. You saw the down. So I have this big thing of purses, and I think I actually have to get rid of a few. Like it's.
You should start giving them.
I have a lot, but some of these.
That's
purses,
weird giving away a fan gift, though.
Yeah, and I have purses on purses. I mean, I'm not saying names, but there are queens who will take their fan art.
Don't say that.
I said I'm not saying their name. I'm saying it's true. There are queens who will take their fan art from the meet and greet. You know, you have seen it. Walk backstage and before the show starts, will drop it in the trash. Money does not have to verify it. I have seen it with my own eyes. And also, but there are some girls who get so much of this fan gifts. What are they going to do with it? How are they going to get that stuff home? How? I think the biggest part about giving a gift to a person you admire is not the idea of them having it, it's the idea of giving them the gift. So if you bring, I've seen this, a teddy bear bigger than fucking Patty, and you give it to this drag queen, how is she going to get that home?
Buy luggage and put it in.
Don't make me put you on blast. I would hate to do it.
What are you talking about putting me on blast?
Because I know you've seen it, and not everyone takes every single thing home. You can't. You literally can't. No one takes every single thing home. I take what I can, and I take what I really like. I have a whole wall downstairs full of fan art. I have fan art here. There are 4 pieces of fan art there. There's fan art up there. All over the place I have fan art.
I get a lot of sponges too, and I mean, if you just go to the store and buy a sponge from the store, I'm not keeping that. Because you literally just went and sent it down what it's mine. But the one people who get creative, I keep all of those. Yeah. People that make like MXC things, or they make like a Sponge Queen thing, or they make like a doll. Like,
but you have seen queens throw fan stuff away.
I'm not. That's your
whatever. I've seen. I don't know why you see so afraid of the fans.
I'm not afraid of the fans, but that's literally none of my business. It's none of your business either.
None of the stuff we talk about on this podcast is any of our business.
Yes, it is.
We are not exclusively talking about our business on this podcast.
Well, you can talk about what you want. You talk about it.
Listen, Mone, I'm saying it is my business to talk about how you don't want to talk about other people's business. Mone does not have to. I can tell you, Mone has seen it with her own eyes. I've seen her see it, so Mone can deny it all day long.
So I took the nails the other day, but I gave you a pair of nails in return today.
Yeah. The episode where she's wearing some wrong bitch nails, which a fan gave to Mone and asked her to give to me, and she did not. She kept the first nail, so Mone
gave it to Cracker, and Cracker's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna. You're gonna see Bob before me." Cracker gave it to me.
But they gave Cracker the wrong bitch nails.
Yeah, to give
it to me, but she gave it to you, and then you gave it to me. Ow! Oh my god,
that was really intense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to wearing shorter nails. My nails used to go here.
Have you ever worn these?
Yeah, I've worn long nails.
Do you like them like that?
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
You feel like very like.
Honestly, it kind of looks like that character from X-Men.
The one who has
like Wolverine's like
adamantium.
Yeah, sister, whatever. And it just.
It's not his sister.
Oh my god. And it looks kind of. They look a little cartoonish. It's like some Karen Michaels nails. So they look a little cartoonish, but I was like searching for nails in my bucket of nails, and you had these ready, so I was like, work.
So what's the word? What's the word you looking
Thank you. Thank you for these. Would you like to thank me for anything now?
What?
Would you like to thank me for anything? Do you have anything you'd like to thank me for?
Not right now.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Interesante.
Muy interesante. I said a lot, don't I? But about fan gifts, I just feel like
being a dead horse. Is that what you feel like doing?
Thank you so much for coming. Love you, sis. All right, can we wrap this up? I got shit to do.
Sit your fucking Raja cake challenge dress wearing
The thing is,
the thing. You know, I keep really creative stuff, but if you just go to the store and buy a sponge from the Dollar General, I'm not keeping that.
you get a lot of those.
I do get a lot of those.
Yeah.
And it's like, girl, you could have been a little more creative.
I do love fan gifts though, but I do not eat food that fans bring. If you bake cookies, I'm not eating it.
Oh, I if it looks good, I'll eat it.
No, I appreciate it. I'm not eating it. I'm not.
Oh, so you ever see that thing? You're like,
Especially when I tour with people like Sharon. Because I'm like, they're like, we baked all y'all cookies. Oh, so you trying to kill Sharon, but you gonna kill me too? Because Sharon is a hated queen. I'm not eating nothing in the cast with Sharon. Hell to the no. And now you tour with Monique. You better not eat none of her shit either. One of those Latrice fans gonna come and poison the fuck out y'all asses, girl.
I'll eat it if it looks good. But have you ever seen that meme?
See, now it's the mug I'm about to find you and fuck you up. I do not. If you bring food, I do not. I throw it away.
You ever seen a meme of that lady cooking and like her cat is like walking over the counter, the tails and the mashed potatoes. It's like pouring. Like somebody probably do that to my food, girl. But to be fair, Bob, you famously one time we were at your apartment eating Chinese food. Chinese food came and there was hair in it, and I got all crazy. I was like, ugh, gross. You like Monet? You eat ass.
I'm not worried about the food having hair in it. I'm worried about someone doing something nefarious to the food. Some ill intent. Someone went to the Orlando and like fully shot that girl from The Voice. So I don't put it past you to put X-Lax in my fucking muffins.
So when Crack and I went to do that gig with Murray and Pete on the tour, we did the whole meet and greet. We're like living our lives, and then we were like, it was the song before the show, and we're like getting ready to walk on stage, and Murray goes, by the way, last year someone walked to someone and shot him in the face in this venue. We were like,
well.
Okay, thank you for telling us to walk on the stage.
Side note, Kim was performing I Need a Hero, the young lady from The Voice, and Kim was performing her version of I Need a Hero in that same
Did she know?
venue.
Like she was like trying to do it as like a...
No, she had been doing the whole tour.
Oh.
And then we just finally made it to that venue. Christina Grimmie, that's the one, yeah.
Was it her ceremony number?
Yes.
Got it.
And we were like, Kim, girl, that was the number from the girl who was killed at this very venue.
God.
So I'm saying, like, so I don't put it past a fan to drop some Visine in, some shit.
Visine?
Visine makes you sick. It's poison.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
Oh. Fuck, I didn't know that.
So if those tears roll down to your mouth, bitch, you're gonna be shitting your brains out for a couple of hours. So yeah, I don't fuck with food. Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. The sentiment is not lost on me. I throw it away as soon as I get to the back moments.
Or give it to someone.
Monet, if there's something, I'm not gonna give someone something I think there might be something wrong with.
But someone else might want to eat it. They're not scared of you like you.
No, the answer is no. No, you can take. I'm not going to give you this. I don't even know what the fuck's in there.
One time I did eat a fan cookie they gave me. I mean, it was just not great in any way. It was hard. It was bitter. I was like, "What is this meal?"
Don't bring food, y'all. Don't bring food, and don't buy stuff. For me, the best fan gifts are things that you make. But if you just go to the store and buy something, and half the time the bitches on stage probably make more money than you do. Don't be buying us shit. If you make us something, that means a lot more than. I got a really expensive purse, some purse that was, and I went and Googled. I was like, oh my god, this is too much money, and I didn't even like the way it looked. It was just some expensive, ugly purse. But then I had someone from Canada make me this purse. You open it up, it says Canada inside of it, and it was hideous, like my purse. But I loved it. And I still have that purse. It has a big maple leaf on it and everything.
Where? Let me see.
It's downstairs. We'll get it later.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Can you show something you have? I saw Monet taking her fan art, putting it in a Vitamix, blending it up, and being like, "Fuck my fans, fuck my fans." I saw that. with my own eyes, and I have footage. If you ever cross me, I will release it. All right, I think we've
crossed the threshold of a long episode.
this biscuit better.
Yeah, but the fucking boys like it, honey.
Wrap it up.
Welcome stage biscuit better. We have the official weigh in on what the sign off
Okay,
is.
first of all, how we tabulated this spoken?
I read a lot of comments and I feel a certain way.
And not to mention, I want to point out that Monet is always talking about how this is whack. Can we please roll the footage of Monet doing that on her Monet expose?
I said it's whack when you do it because you're like an old man doing it. You're like, peace, guys.
Okay, I have never looked like a man, and when I'm like this, honey. Henry. I miss you. I've seen you 3 days in a row.
I know, I'm over it.
I'm not saying I love you.
I'm going to sit here until we find out.
I think that the best sign off is love you.
Love you, sis. I knew it.
But not this shit.
Oh, I can do both.
Shout out to @TrillionHair. Bob the Drag Queen and I are both wearing full lace human hair wigs, honey. Look at that scalp, girl. Look at that scalp action.
All up in here, you can see my brain, bitch. You can see what I'm thinking. You can see what I'm thinking. I didn't glue it down to the back. I didn't glue it down to the back.
But shout out to TrillionHair. Look at her.
And shout out to this other fierce ass lace that Trillion made. I mean, can you get into this full? No, but seriously, shout out Trillion hair on Instagram. This hair is amazing, and we're doing this fully for a discount next time. All right.
Exactly, bitch.
This episode was edited by Daniel Robinson and Mitch Farino.
Special thanks to Patrick Miner and Alfredo Solivan.
Sibling Rivalry is proudly produced by The Only Productions, and a special thanks to our executive producer,
Mitch Farino.
Bitch Fabrizio. All right, love you, sis.
I'm not still saying that shit.
There go Monet. That's what I do with every motherfucking day. Every day, this.
Bye!
Bye!
I like that.
Oh, bye. Cool, you really worked hard on that one.
Bye!
Stunning.